Djangology is a composition by Stephane Grappelli and Django Reinhardt. I think there were several Django recordings, one of which was with an Italian band, with Stephane, but with an Italian backing band. The main version that you are likely to hear doesn't have Grappelli playing the melody, but he does a solo towards the end. But Stephane did his own recording of this in 1972 in London, where he does a nice version of the melody, and this is the transcribed version that I'm going to show you. We'll look at the basic melody with the Grappelli variations, and we'll look at how to approach a solo with this. So it's an interesting little chord sequence, and I think probably best not to understand the chords too much. We're going from an A to a C minor to a G to a B flat diminished to an A minor 7, D7, G. So the last bit of it is a 2-5-1, but we'll come to that. So C sharp, E, G, B. So that's first finger to second finger, B to C, E flat. That's a fourth finger to third finger. So this is a quarter note triplet, and we're going up a B flat diminished arpeggio. 1, 2, 3. Second time round we get a nice blues phrase at the end. It's a thing that Grappelli doesn't do very often, but when he does, it's very effective. And he's doing this over what I would call the safety of a 2-5-1. If you're not sure what 2-5-1 is, I've got a video on that. But the best place to put these kind of minor blues phrases in is over the dominant chord, the D7, if you're in G. So let's just do the A section again with the backing. Repeat. Okay, then we get a standard kind of Django Reinhardt bridge, where it's going to A flat to A major. And this is something that I think no other jazz composers of the time would do a bridge like this, but he does it a lot. So we're going up, not easy, so we're on A flat, B flat, C, D flat, E flat. And then it goes up a semitone. That's kind of a variation of Grappelli's. So I'll just do that again. And I think you should go to third position, just so you can get a nice vibrato on that E flat. And then, so I'm first position, third position, first position, third position. And then you're back to the beginning. This time he doesn't follow the chords as exactly as he does the first time. That's a I'm not sure what you call that. He does this quite a lot. So it's like a flat ninth of an A. And then another blues phrase similar to the first time round. So let's do all of that with the backing. Okay, now, if you spend too much time studying those first 4 chords, it's likely to be counterproductive in my experience. The way I approach, so what we've got is, we've got a descending line, A over C sharp, a C minor, a G over B, a B flat diminished. So you could kind of include those notes in your solo. But I think mostly it's best to leave those chords to the guitarist and play something simple, and the simple thing that you play would be made to sound interesting by those moving chords. So I would look for the common note of the whole line, which is a G. That runs through all of those. Just listen to this. And again. So that has a lot more consistency to it than messing around with. I would take some time to learn what to do with a B flat diminished. Learn the arpeggio, maybe starting from the G. And what I often do is use some little bit of that. It just makes that chord jump out a bit. It shows that you are aware of what's going on. But apart from that, I would keep that A part really simple. When it comes to the B parts, you certainly can't pretend that it hasn't changed key, because it certainly has. The simplest thing to do is to put your first finger on an A flat. Do a kind of a fiddle capo thing. Or 4/3 1/2 position. And you can either slide up a semitone to A major, or go to first position. So you've definitely got to move with those chords, and then it's back to the A part again. I will do a solo all the way through a couple of times up to tempo. we have it, Djangology. If you'd like a copy of the sheet music, do subscribe to the channel, send me an email, I will send you a copy. And if you join me on Patreon, you can get hold of all of my PDFs in one go. And there is a collection of gypsy jazz tunes on there, a PDF collection which you can get nowhere else, all arranged for the fiddle. And also you can get there all of my backing tracks. Thanks for watching, see you again soon.